views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. Jasper's here as well. He's kneading the couch here next to me. As usual, he'll probably try to start trouble as I start the pre-stream because he gets jealous that I'm talking to you and not to him. I almost guarantee you he's going to start doing stuff like chewing wires and stuff. He's done it the past 2 days, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does it again today. I will say this. I said this during the entirety of the playthrough, and I'll say it again. If it weren't for you guys hanging out with me during that playthrough and interacting with me during the really boring parts where you had to trek across the freaking land and, you know, go up the mountains and everything, I really don't think I would have kept playing it. I probably would have quit. That kept me engaged and interested in the game. And it was you guys basically hanging out with me and talking with me and keeping me, you know, interested in the game that kept me going. You said chat doesn't talk to you. Why don't you try engaging chat? Talk to us, ask us questions, entertain us. You're the streamer. That's not how it works. Why would I want to ask you questions? I'm the person who's playing a game. Do you have questions about the game? Do you have questions about my schedule? Do you have questions about things I'll be doing? Why would the person ask you questions? How does that even make any sense? That's like... That's like anyone else does a live stream, and tons of people have things to ask them and talk to them. I have to make up questions to ask my audience. Okay, I'm sure that's how it works, Scal. Whatever you say. Excuse me. Because then Thursday night, I'll be spending time with my wife and my cat, and we'll be making a nice Thanksgiving dinner together, and we'll be celebrating and maybe even decorating the house for Christmas. We're debating, should we try to put the tree up on Thursday or not? What we're actually thinking of doing is putting the tree up without decorations and seeing how Jasper will react to it this year. And if he really goes crazy and attacks it, then maybe we know, okay, we can't really have a full-on Christmas tree this year. But maybe if we put it up and within a few days he calms down, then we can decorate it. And by the way, Jasper agrees with me. Then Bentatorship did a 100-bit cheer, and he says the following, and I hope that he's being serious with this. He says, shout out to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals through Extra Life. My kid brother is battling against cancer. They're the only ones who accept kids with no insurance. I'm in the hospital room watching your stream. Thank goodness that places like the Children's Miracle Network hospitals exist. And shout out to Extra Life for raising funds for them every single year. Very nice. Is it another dumb meme? You bought a $3,000 PC that couldn't play Rage, or is there any truth to it? We're talking, I mean, seriously, over 5 years ago. This is how silly this shit is. So when I first moved here in 2014, my old PC wasn't good enough really to do what I wanted to do. So at that point, I went online and using the guidance of my viewers...
That was not my fault.
I bought a PC that had the specs that people told me would be good enough to do all the kinds of shit that I wanted to do with streaming. Okay? So I bought this PC. I don't remember if it was exactly $3,000. I'll say it probably was over $2,000. I don't exactly remember the cost that this thing was. Okay? And when I got it, one of the first things I tried to do was Rage was a game that I downloaded for it. And I tried to play it while also live streaming and capturing it at the same time. So I was playing the game at 1080p 60 frames per second. I was capturing the game at 1080p 60 frames per second. And then I was streaming the game at 1080p 60 frames per second. Okay? So I tried to do all these things at once. And when I tried to do it, it chopped up. It was just really shitty. Such a great game. What a great game. You know, maybe one day I'll be able to afford a 2-PC setup. It doesn't look like it's anytime soon. And having that positivity and having that support means the world, and it changes things. You know, it does. The meme is that I bought a $3,000 Lemon PC that doesn't work at all. It's complete bullshit. I've been using this PC for 5 years every single day. So these people are just shithead idiots who try to make shit up. So there you go. Philip Smelly cheered again. He said, how are your parents? They went to well a while back. Is your mom still smoking? I don't know what the hell that means, but yes, I'm assuming my mom still does smoke. She smoked like crazy when I was in Connecticut. Blah, disgusting, because the whole house smells like cigarettes. I don't know. I don't necessarily say, hey, how's your health doing now? But I know, you know, some things have happened. Sadly, my dad hurt his back again this year, and now it's getting better again. You know, my parents are getting older. They're having health problems of typical older people. And, you know, they haven't had any horrible crises. Let's put it that way. No horrible crisis has come up, which is a good thing because, you know, they are personally worried about their health to the point where, you know, they even said when I saw them in April, this may be the last time you see one of us in person. Who knows, right? Quite frankly, just being very honest with all of you, they're not in the best of health.